Okay, all of the media that is in your account that goes to the screens that you have for LifeSigns are stored in your media library under your account. To get to it, you would log in. The first tab that you will land on will be the media library. And here you'll be able to manage and preview all the file types that you have stored on our server. If you, I just wanted to show you that you can show the various types of files that media files that you have stored on our server, from all file types to only the template files, the half screen template files, the full screen template files. Half screen is 720, this one right here, 720 by 900. Full screen is 1440 by 900. Half screen would be used if you're running video on the left and ads on the right. This would be the half screen ad that would go on the right side. Swift files, which are Flash files, which are built either in Flash Builder by Adobe or in Swish Max. That's hard to say. Swiss Max. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Swish Max. We're using currently version 4. It's a pretty easy editor to be able to build Flash files. Hello, hello, hello. Half screen Swift files or Flash files, full screen Flash files, and then or only images. The image types that we accept are JPEG and PNG. If you want to preview a particular media item, the first thing you would do then is select the kind of files types that you want to look for, and then these will be alphanumerically sorted. So if you happen to remember what you stored it as, that'll be easy to look through the list. But let's say we're looking for JPEGs here. I will click on, say, this Toyota Camry. I want to preview that media, and it'll pop up a window. Now, very important to note here that you must allow pop-ups from LifeSignsWeb.com in order for you to see this. If you click on a particular media item and you click on preview and nothing happens, or you get a little warning bar up here, it's because you have not allowed pop-ups in your browser for LifeSignsWeb.com. And there's so many browsers and so many different ways to do that. I'm not going to go into that, but for your particular browser, make sure that you have enabled allowing pop-ups from LifeSignsWeb.com. Okay, so you pick an item, you can preview it, it'll pop up a window, and here you'll be able to see that item. You can close that window and go back. Now, it won't pop up windows for TPLs because it's going to throw you right into the template file editor to preview it. You can preview and edit from the same location with template files. But let's look at images first. Okay, so these are images, whether it's a PNG or a JPEG. It's going to go, you're going to be able to preview that media. Okay. Close that window. Okay, now let's go to look at Swift files. First, we'll look at half screen Swift files or Flash files. And let's look at this particular ad for a Toyota. And here you see it. It's a Flash file. It's larger than my screen is here. You can scroll down to view the rest of the contents, and that's how it might be on most of your screens, unless you have a very high resolution screen like a 1080p, which would be 1920 pixels by 1080, and 1080 is this vertical direction. And anyway, so we close that, and that's how you preview Swifts. Now, you can't build Swift files in here, but you can preview them, the ones that you have uploaded. Okay. So now let's go to full screen. Same thing for full screen Swifts. Again, they're going to be pretty large. So understand that you may have to kind of navigate around to be able to see the whole thing, in which case that's what I have to do here. Again, you can preview it, verify that it is the media item that you're interested in. Next, you will go to, let's look at the template files. In the template file, let's look at this half screen template TPL, which is 720 by 900. I preview the media. It will throw me into the template editor. It will load that template, and then it'll play it in preview mode. And now, The template file editor is kind of nice because I can actually change my my size here so that I can pretty much fit it in the screen. Okay, so that's how I can preview a TPL file or a template file. And back to the media library. And let's go to full screen TPL files and pick one of those. And let's see, preview media. Again, it's going to be pretty big. And I could head that off at the pass here. Just go to 60%, let's say. There we go. The whole thing will fit in there very nicely. Can preview it and then edit it if we need to. But we'll go into editing further in the working with TPL files or template files. Okay, that covers previewing. Now for uploading. And, you know, the kind of files that we're going to upload are SWIFTs, SWF files, JPEGs, or PNGs. It's important to note that if you're going to work with a template and you're going to have images in the template, two things to note. One is you should upload them here before you even go into the template editor to make sure that they're in your library. The second thing is make sure they're big enough so that the resolution will be good. If you have to increase the size of the JPEG or PNG to make it fit on the screen you want it, you're going to be working with your templates, it's going to get kind of pixely. So you should always make sure that the template files are big enough that they're going to show very nicely. Now, they don't need to be so big that they're going to be, huge. But typically what you want to do is if your half screen video or a template is going to be 720 pixels wide, you're going to want your image pixel to be your width of the image that you're going to upload to be approximately 720 wide. 1,000 wide, 1,200 wide is fine. 3,000, 4,000 wide, not so good because that's just going to add data size without adding resolution. You won't be able to tell the difference between something that's 4,000 pixels wide and something that's 1,000 pixels wide. But the 4,000 pixel wide can be, 16 times larger or more than the other one. So, try to keep them relatively neatly sized with respect to the width of the screen that you're going to be working with. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is, okay, so here's how we're going to do this. We go and choose a file. Okay, I just happen to have a JPEG there. So I'm going to click on that, open it. You can see now there's two steps. Choosing the file first and then uploading it. So I've chosen this file. Now I'm going to upload it. The screen will refresh. It'll say no file chosen, and then that file will now be in my list, and here it is. I can preview that media, and it's that Corvette. Now, it's pretty big, but you can see there it is. Okay, so to upload any media, whether it's a SWIFT file, a JPEG, a PNG, you need to choose the file from your file folder and then upload it. TPLs, the TPL template is created inside the application, but the images for the template need to be uploaded here. And you need to do that before you begin working with templates. And that's pretty much it. You can pick any item that you want and delete it, and it will delete that item from your list. Okay, you see that it's gone here. And or you can multi-select items. Now I'm not going to delete these, but you can, and then hit delete, and it'll delete them off of your out of your library as well. And that is it working with the media library. Thank you.